Hi, how are you? Welcome to my channel. This is So with Sally Sewing Tutorial. Alright, I'm new here actually. I just started this YouTube channel and I thought to myself, why not start a channel and help those that want to learn online? Okay, this is the first video I'm doing ever, my first video on this channel. So I want to start with a measurement video. So in today's video, I'll be taking the basic measurement of a blouse, a top. So for this measurement, we need I'll be showing you how to take a proper measurement for a top if you're making a top. Okay, we need the length of the top, we need the shoulder of the person, the bust measurement, we need the nipple to nipple, the bust point, we need the what again, the sleeve length, the round sleeve circumference. So today the first one we'll be taking now is the shoulder and the length of the blouse or top. So if we want to make a blouse like a madam's blouse, we need our length, we need our hip measurement because that's where the blouse will be stopping. We need the hip measurement, then we need for a madam blouse, we need the nipple to nipple, the bust point if you're making a bustier. But for a normal top, maybe an English top, you just need the length, the bust and the hip, then your sleeve measurement and the shoulder. So now I'll be taking measurements of of an upper body, and this mannequin is going to be our experimental image. So the first thing I'm going to do is to locate where the middle is, to locate the shoulder, and this is the shoulder. Don't know if you can see. So this is the shoulder. So I will look for the middle of the shoulder. That means the center of it, which is the center between the back and the front. So this is our middle. So I'm going to place our tape. I'll tape through at the center. Then I'm going to take my measurement. So for this mannequin, I'll be taking the length of our blouse is 25. This is a normal blouse length. For a crop top, depends on where you want it to be. I can use 17 for a crop top. I can use 20, depends on how the person. But for this, so this is the length of the blouse, 25. I'm taking 25. So the next thing we're doing is to take our shoulder measurement. So I'm going to turn the back of this mannequin so we can see it well. So the next thing I'm going to do is take the shoulder measurement. So to determine the shoulder, put it here, same line, take it across the back, and I'll put it here. So this is how to measure the shoulder from this end to this end. Then the next thing I'll be doing is to get the round bust measurement. So this is the longest part of the bust. Yeah. So I'm going to put my tape through there. So this is how to So this is how to get the bust measurements. So this is our round bust measurement. Then the next thing, the under bust measurements. So this is the under bust circumference. So this is the under bust circumference. You know, this is a plastic, so the tape is falling. But if it's a human being, a normal human being is going to hold. So this is the under bust. Then when we talk about the shoulder to the under bust, this is where it is. Yeah. So this is the shoulder to the under bust. Then shoulder to waist. This is shoulder to waist. Depends on how you want to do it. You can leave it at 17 or this. So this is shoulder to waist. So for a slim person, my waist is usually here. But if I'm making a top or a blouse for somebody at the bigger side, like if it's my blouse, what I'll do is that by the time I determine the under bust measurement, the shoulder to the under bust, I'll just add 2 inches. I'll add 2 inches to it to get my waist measurement, or maximum of 1.5, because I want my blouse, especially if I'm making a peplum top, I want it to start from here. in order to give me the fitting. But if it's starting from here, maybe a big tummy, or if the person is big, the tummy will be showing, which is usually not fine, so I take it up. But for a slimmer person, minimum I had 3 inches to the under, from the shoulder to the under bust, to determine the where the waist, the half length will be, maximum of 4 inches. So that is what I do. So now the next thing will be determined is the nipple to nipple. Like the name implies, nipple to nipple. So you look for the nipple of the person, which is ear to ear. So this is the nipple to nipple for a mannequin. So you place your tape here and take it here. Like this mannequin, the nipple to nipple is 6.5 inches. Then the next thing we're going to do is to measure the bust point. So to determine the bust point, you take your tape rule and put it at the shoulder again, the center of the shoulder. Then you place it, is going to stop at where the nipple is. So where the nipple is the bust point. Sorry. Then another way I use in determining my bust point, just in case you forgot to take the bust point of your client and the person is not close by for you to take it again. So what I do is that if I have my shoulder to under bust measurement, so I'll just subtract 3.5 inches from the whatever I got from year to year. I'll just subtract 3.5 inches out, and that is how I get my nipple point. But mind you, it's best to always take measurement for your nipple, for your bust point. Sorry. So let's see if that if that formula I just told is going to work. Now I said for my shoulder to my under bust measurement is 3.5, and when I measured my bust points I got 10. So let's see if it's going to work. That means subtracting 3.5 from your shoulder to your under bust measurement. So now this mannequin, shoulder to under bust of this mannequin is 13.5. So let's subtract 3.5 to it to see if it's going to give us what we actually have. So 13.5 minus 3.5 is actually 10, and which is what we have here. So 95% of the time that method always work. So just in case you forgot to take your nipple, your bust points, so what you need to do, if you have your shoulder to under bust measurement, just subtract 3.5 from it and you get your nipple points. Then if the person is very busty, like if the bust of the person is on the bigger side, so I usually subtract 4 and it will give me what I have. Let's just say, for instance, the shoulder to under bust of the person, a bust of like 49, 48, 49. The shoulder to under bust of person is 16. So I'll just subtract 4 from it. So my bust point is going to be 12. So that is that for that. So now I've told you where, like if you are measuring the shoulder, this is where you get your shoulder from this end to this end. The roundness of this is our bust point, this is our under bust measurement, this is our waist. So the next thing we're going to take is the hip measurement. The hip measurement is very important when you are making a blouse or a top, because usually the top, especially when it's a long top, but if it's a crop top, you can just end it here at the waist measurement. Maybe if it's a crop top, maybe whatsoever you have as the bust measurement, that is what you use for the end of the top. But if it's a blouse, a madame's blouse or a normal length top, so you have to take the hip measurement, because that is what you use is the hip measurement of the person you use to measure the end of the top, because your top is supposed to fall on the hip. So if you use the waist to get to do the end part of the top, is going to be tight on the person and it won't have fitting. So you need the hip measurement. So I'm going to measure the hip of this mannequin. So the hip of this mannequin is, I don't know if you can see it well. Let me adjust the camera for you to see it. Okay. So our hip here, so this is the hip. So you make sure when you're measuring the hip, you make sure, okay, we'll get to that. So the hip is 39. So when I'm cutting my blouse or my top, when I get to the end, like the end of this top, this is a stretchy top, so I don't need for that. But if it's a top, a normal chiffon or lace, or you're cutting your madame blouse, the end part of the blouse or top, which is a measurement from here 25. So the end part, you use the hip measurement to cut that place. So that is that for now. Okay, this mannequin is harmless, so I'm going to use my home body when I'm cutting the sleeve. So for you to get your sleeve, you put your tape here. I don't know if you can see. You put your tape here. This is my shoulder joining here, so I'll place the tape here and come here. The shortest sleeve is 5 inches, so we can, don't know if you can see very well. So this is my 5 inches. So this is how you do it. Determine it. It depends on the length the customer wants. So, but this is where you put your tape at the shoulder joining. So this is the shoulder joining. So you put it here, and you can determine with this. You can get a long sleeve, a 3/4 sleeve, whatever length the customer wants. So to get the upper part of your round sleeve, you put your tape like this. And you do it. So this is it. For mine, if I want it to be very tight, so this is what I have. Then if my sleeve is going to be as long as this, you make sure you take the measurements here also, in order for it not to be too big. So you take it, if it's a 3/4 sleeve, whatever, let me say I'm making a 3/4 sleeve. So this is it, and my 3/4 sleeve is going to stop at 16. I don't know if you can see, it's going to stop at 16. So if I'm making a 3/4 sleeve, I'll have to take the round hole measurement at the upper part of the arm, and I'll take the where the sleeve is going to end. I'm going to take that measurement. So you put it here, and you determine it. So thank you very much for staying to the end and for watching this video to the end. So this is how to take a measurement when you're making a top or a blouse. All right, if you enjoyed this video or if you learned something from this video, please give this video a thumbs up, and please turn off your notification bell to get notified when I post more videos. And please, if you are just coming in, if you made it to this channel, if you are just seeing my face for the first time, please do it to subscribe, like and share. Comment below, what do you think about, was this helpful? Was this tutorial of a blouse, of how to take a blouse measurement, helpful to you? Do you understand? If you don't understand, ask me a question, I'm going to answer you. So in my next video, I'll be making, in the next video we'll be making a simple top. So since I've taken the measurement of a top or a blouse, I will make a video of me cutting a top. I'll show you how to cut a top. Thank you very much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I love you.